Hello, bonjour, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my video, and special thanks for those who subscribe to my channel. This video is called Battlegroup Training Part 8, Aim Fire with High Explosive Shells. Most of the time, tank will carry some HE or high explosive ammunition for close support with the infantry, and would be used against infantry or anti-tank or even soft skin vehicle like truck. My first example would be firing with the HE from a Panzer IV-J. So when we look at the stat of a Panzer IV-J, we know that his main gun is a 75mm L43. Then we go with the armament for the German, and the 75mm L43 gun is considered a light gun. So the HE effect for a light gun with this caliber is 4.4 for the HE effect. So what it means is you take 4 dice and you need to roll a 4+ to damage infantry and then a tank gun or a truck. So the first step is we take our Panzer IV here, and his order would be fire and fire. So the first fire would be fired at the house over here where there's infantry inside the house. We go to the observation table. Infantry is called, it is an obscure infantry, so because they are hiding inside the building. They did not fire on previous turn, so there's no modifier. We just need to roll a 4+. Step 2, we need to roll and see if we hit the target. So looking at the aim HE fire to hit, the range is between 10 and 20 inches. So we need to roll a 3+. If the infantry just move in last turn inside the building, the total score -1 will apply against them, because it's more difficult to hit something that just move or is moving. In this case, they didn't move in, so the total of my score -1. Does my vehicle move? No. So not prior or not after, during this order time. Does they have the ace crew? They don't have it. So the only modifier is the -1 to the total, because the infantry just move in. So we roll a dice, we roll a 4, -1 will give us a 3. So we roll the 4, -1 is a 3, and when we look at the table, between 10 and 20 inches, we need a 3+, so we hit the target. So step 3, we have to look at the effect of my high explosive. So we know that we have 4 dice, and we need to roll at least a 4+ to provide damage against it. So we roll 4 dice, and we have 2 hit. So we roll a 4, 5, 1, 1. So the infantry is hit twice. The fourth step is cover save. So we'll use a table, cover save table, and we can see that infantry are covered because they are inside the house, need to roll a 4+ to be safe. We roll 2. They have 2 hits, so we roll 2 times, and we need to roll 4+. So we hit, and they failed both. They have a 2 and 3, so they need a 4+. So because they have 2 casualties, they need to roll a morale test. So that's step 5. We look at the table, unit morale table. 1, 2, and 3, the unit would be pinned down. 4, 5, 6, the unit continue to fight. So we roll a 3, so the unit would be pinned down, and that's complete the sequence for firing at the infantry inside the house. Very simple, 5 step, really easy to do. The second example, using the Panzer IV again, because he had the order fire and fire, so that is second fire. It will fire at the anti-tank gun. The anti-tank gun fire against the Panzer IV the previous turn and miss. So when we look at the observation table, The gun is obscure gun firing because there's a wooden fence. So we need to roll a 2 plus, and we roll a 5. So we see the target. The second is aim HE fire to hit is between 10 and 20 inches. There's no modifier to apply, so we just need to roll a 3 plus. And we succeed, we roll a 4. Step 3, we need to roll the high explosive damage. So we roll 4 dice, and we need to roll 4 plus. So the 4 dice result is 1, 3, 5, 6. There's 2 hit, the 5 and the 6. 1, 3 is safe. Usually each hit go to the crew members, but if you roll a 6, the 6 will go against the gun itself. So we have 1 crew member hit, and the gun, the anti-tank gun, is hit as well. Both need to do a cover save. So we're going to need to roll 2 dice, 1 for the crew and 1 for the gun. They are behind soft cover, deploy gun, so you need to roll a 5 plus. A 5 for the infantry, the crew member, and we roll a 3 to the gun. So the gun gets destroyed because it was not able to do a cover save. Because the gun is destroyed, the remaining crew run away because they don't have any gun anyway to man, so they just leave the battlefield. In this case, the British troop will have to take a battle counter because the anti-tank gun has been destroyed. Because the anti-tank gun has been destroyed, there's a battle counter taken. There's no morale test because there's no more anti-tank gun. So one more example, and this time we're going to use the Stug 42J over here against the infantry at the end, at the intersection. The truck is full of infantry on board. It just moved and stopped there. The German turn, he gave the order to the Stug to fire against the truck for the first part. Now let's look at the stat for the Stug 42, and we can look at the table, and the Stug 42J have a 105 mm L28 main gun. It's considered a medium gun, so we go to the table for the German armament, medium gun, and the 105 mm L28 HE effect is 5.3. So we roll 5 dice, and we need to roll 3 plus to hit. So step 1, we look at the target. So observation table, we go vehicle in the open, firing, it did not fire, doesn't change anything. Deploy vehicle in the open, 2 plus. So we just need to roll a 2 plus. We roll 3, and we see the target. The next step, step 2, we look at the aim HE fire to hit. It's 19 inches away, so less than 20. We need a 3 plus. The modifier target moved last turn. Yes, it did. It just parked there. So -1 to the total. Target is obscure? No. Fire move or will move this turn? No, we will not move, or it did not just move. So there's no modifier. And the crew is not ace crew. So we take the total of the dice, -1, to see if we hit on the 3 plus. So we roll a 4, -1 because the target modifier last turn is -1. It's a 3. We still pass. We hit the target. Step 3, we need to roll 5 dice, and we hit or succeed on the 3 plus. So we roll 5 dice. We have 4 that hit the target. Soft skin truck can be hit 3 times before it is destroyed, so 3 hit to the truck. And then the 4th hit will go to the crew or the infantry on board of the truck. So we got 3 hit to the truck and 1 hit to the infantry. Step 4, we look at the cover table, and a vehicle in the open. There's no roll, it is destroyed automatically. So the vehicle is destroyed. Now we still have the infantry got hit one time. So we need, look in the cover safe table, infantry, soft cover, because they are inside the truck, so it's soft cover. We need to roll. So we roll one dice, and we need to roll 5+ to be safe. We roll 4, so there's one casualty inside the infantry squad. Because the truck is destroyed, the infantry get off the vehicle, so my squad of British get off the truck. They go to a maximum of 4 inches from the truck, and they have one casualty. Here's the problem I have with that. So when they said the truck is destroyed, those guys are pinned automatically, but at the same time they said you need to roll for a morale test. So if they are pinned automatically, I don't see why you roll a morale test. So I will assume you roll for a morale test. If you fail, the unit is pinned. So what I'll do here is take step 4, take the morale test. Step 5, I mean, take the morale test. If I take a morale test, we need to roll for infantry 1, 2, 3 to see if they are pinned or not, and 4, 5, 6 if they are okay. So we roll, and we roll a 5, so the infantry is okay and not pinned down. Now, if you cannot explain that one to me, are they pinned or not? And if they are pinned, why we roll a morale test? And on the other way, they are pinned, we roll a morale test, they roll 1 and 2, because there's a second pin, they leave the battlefield, might be the answer for that. So anyway, please leave a comment below and tell me exactly how should I stand with that. But my process here is they got hit, they get off the truck 4 inches away, we roll for cover safe, he fails, so there's one casualty, we do a morale test, they roll a 5, they are not pinned, so they would be 4 inches away from the truck, and they are fine. They are not pinned down. Anyway, leave a comment to explain it to me, in either way if I'm right or wrong. This completes my video. If you find mistake in my part, or if you have any comments, please write it down below in the comment section, especially about the truck and the infantry on board. If they are hit inside the truck, are they pinned automatically? Or the morale test decide if they are pinned or not. I'm not too sure about that, but I will assume if we need to roll a morale test, they are not pinned, and the morale test will tell us if their unit is pinned or not. So anyhow, hope to see you soon with my next video. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.